Hi, Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, helping you to nail your personal brand so that you can market yourself magnificently. Now, I've had another fabulous week. You know what? When you do what you love and love what you do, you always have fabulous weeks. It's highly recommendable. Anyway, so this week I had the second presentation, if you like, to the Open University community in Vienna at the beautiful Cafe Lampmann in one of their beautiful, beautiful rooms upstairs. I met some amazing people. What was really lovely was I bumped into a couple of people with whom I studied, crikey, 10 years ago. So it was lovely to see them as well. And one of the things I talked about in the presentation was this whole thing about how we feel when we see advertising, when we see marketing. Because it doesn't matter whether you are marketing yourself for an interview or a business presentation or whatever, or meeting somebody at a networking event. The majority of us get really irritated if we feel like we're saying something important and the person that we're talking to just isn't listening to us. They're kind of looking over our shoulder or, not focusing on what we're saying. So there's a really, really simple, what do you want to call it, concept system to help others listen to you. And I call it the 5 C's. And it goes like this. You start off with, number 1 is context. So you have to set the scene, kind of what's going on, where the potential problems are, maybe. When you're talking about your example, where do you start? The current situation, context, current. The second thing you talk about is the crisis. What went horribly wrong in this example that you're talking about? Number 3, the third C, is course of action. How did you contribute to making that crisis better? Number 4 is the challenges, because even though you are brilliant at what you do and you help everybody solve their problems, there are still going to be some challenges along the way, computer programs, other people, I don't know what. And then 5th C is celebrate, how everybody lived happily ever after. Next time you're in the cinema, just go and look. The majority of films, they'll start off setting the scene, you get to know who the hero is, then, something dreadful happens, then they start taking some action steps to resolve the problem. There are a few hiccups along the way, a few challenges, and then everybody lives happily ever after. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so I want you to think in particular, though, how stories make you feel. Did you know, for example, that every time a James Bond, a 007 film is released, Omega also releases beautiful 007 watches, and the sales skyrocket. Why do you think that is? Well, it's because all these men are watching the film and then they want, I want to be James Bond too, and they go and buy themselves a watch. I have to admit that a few years ago, I also fell foul of this particular marketing ploy and bought my lovely other half a beautiful 007 Omega watch. I don't think I wanted him to turn into 007. I love him very, very much, but it just goes to show you the power of advertising. So it's all about how you make people feel when you are talking to them. Lists and facts are boring. Please remember, always tell a story. And with practice, if you use those 5 C's, I promise you that very soon, within a couple of minutes, you will be able to get somebody's attention just like that, and they'll love you so much they won't want to stop listening to you. Okay, that is my advice for today. Have a fabulous Feel Good Friday, what's left of it, an amazing weekend, loads of love, and I shall talk to you again soon. Bye for now.